welcome to Girl Gone Healthy Cooks. I'm Tara Norberg of GirlGoneHealthy.com. It's full swing fall here in New England and everywhere else unless you live in California and you're getting that nasty heat wave. So sorry. But here in New England, we're going to cook up some hearty chili, and it's going to be packed full of fiber and full of flavor. And instead of using beef, we're going to use chicken, and I promise that your family won't know the difference. So first, as you can see, I have a nice red onion, just sort of roughly chopped here. So we're just going to take the onion and we're going to take the chicken right over here to our pot. And our pot's getting nice and warm here on the stove, and it's just got some nice cooking spray coated inside. So you're just going to go ahead and dump your onion, just knocking everything right off into the pan. Now typically when you would saute, you would allow your onions to become translucent before adding in your meat. But because this is a chili and things are going to simmer up for a little bit, it's okay because those onions will definitely soften. So you just want to get really in here and just stir this chicken nice and around, get it nice and broken up, incorporate those onions. And I like to use a red onion in a chili because it's got such amazing flavor. They caramelize, but they don't seem to me to get really sweet like a white or a yellow onion. So you're going to really get the full flavor spiciness that my family really likes in a chili. And being from Texas, you can't have chili without being spicy. Hi, Sophie. Are you going to assist me in the kitchen? That's our new baby, Sophie. So I also like to keep a little bag out here to use as garbage. So next what we're going to do is we're going to move on to our canned goods. Canned goods are your absolute best friend when it comes to weeknight cooking. So here I've got 2 cans of red kidney beans. This is a 28-ounce can of crushed tomatoes. And this is my little secret. This is diced tomatoes with green chili. It's got a little bit of spiciness, but not too much because I'm going to let the chili seasoning do all the work for me. So I've already opened up my 2 cans of kidney beans here. So what I want to do is I want to just dump them off, dump that juice right out. You'll see it kind of runs a purplish color. Do the same thing for the other one. Now you can go ahead and dump your beans right into the pot when it's time, but I like to actually give them a rinse and just run the can right under the faucet and just do like a nice little bath. You like Zachary singing in the background? So just do that with both cans. Just get and this is just medium, you know, lukewarm water. It's not hot, it's not cold, it doesn't matter. Until it runs pretty much clear. So you can just set those aside. So we're just going to open up these cans and get them ready to go over there in our mix. And as you can see, I'm using the Market Pantry brand, which is Target. I definitely would have gotten Market Pantry for the kidney beans too, but they actually didn't have any. So this entire meal is going to feed my family for today and probably into tomorrow afternoon and maybe, just maybe, for dinner tomorrow night for myself while the hubby works. All for about $8.50. I'm sorry, but you can't go wrong for 2 meals with $8.50. The hubby's shaking his head. Can't do it. Can't go wrong.
Can't.
Yeah. So just dump this excess tomato juice right off because we're going to get a little juicy, but you don't want your chili to be watery because then it would become chili soup and nobody wants to eat that. So we're just going to head back over here to our chicken and our onions, and everything is getting nice and done. As you can see, the chicken takes on that nice golden-y whitish color, and that's exactly what you want. I had turned my heat down. I'm going to go ahead and kick it back up a notch here. That way we can get going. So as you can see, I'm on a medium to medium high heat, and you can already hear the sizzle. If you take a look at these onions, you can already see that just in that short amount of time, they've already become slightly translucent. So see, I know what I'm talking about when it comes to cooking quick. So you just want to keep mixing this until your chicken is nice and done. So I just want to step back over here while this chicken finishes up because I know that some of you are getting really nervous about the seasoning pack. The seasoning pack is 30 calories, less than 1 gram of fat, and 5 carbs with 2 grams of dietary fiber. It seasons 1 cup of chili, and that's the serving. So 1 cup of chili, that's all you're getting is 30 calories. Your veggies aren't really anything at all. And the dietary fiber in your beans is 8 grams. So again, you're getting a nice full meal, full of flavor, and that's what you want. I'm gonna give this one last stir, and then we're gonna go ahead and bring in our wet ingredients. And that looks amazing, all nice and done. Chicken's got that nice brown caramelized color. So you're just gonna bring all your cans right over here, that way you can do a nice assembly line. And I'm gonna grab my packet. I'm gonna start with my big guy first. And you're just gonna dump that right in. And as you can see, it's very pureed. You can go ahead and give that a nice stir. Everything's calming down here in the pot. Beautiful. Go ahead and get our little tomatoes in here. Now you don't have to use these diced tomatoes if you don't want to. Some people don't like a really chunky chili. We're a chunky chili kind of family. We like it. Plus, the more veggie I have in there, the easier it is to pack it in there and the more full you get. So if you can get full quick and it's good for you, then that's the route you want to go. All right, so we've got our beans in there. I'm just going to give everything a nice mix, and I save the chili packet for the very end. I want to make sure everything is incorporated first, nice and even. All right, here we go. So we're just going to dump this in. Now on the back of the package it does say that you need to use water, but because I've got all these great tomato juices in here, I'm not going to use it. I think that it does just fine as it is. So you just want to mix and mix, and you can already hear, if I'm quiet for a minute, that the chili is starting to bubble up, and that's exactly what you want to hear. And you want to give this a good mix, folding it over. So you're just going to come around and fold through the middle and back again, almost like figure eights. So whenever you hear that term folding, that's exactly what it means. You're just folding everything from the bottom over to the top. Scrape your sides, make sure everything's nice and in there. Now, dinner's virtually done. Isn't that amazing? We've been going for what, like 5-6 minutes? So what you're gonna do is you're going to put your lid on, keeping the same heat here until you can really hear some bubbling going, which will probably be in about 3 to 5 minutes. Once that bubbling starts going, go ahead and turn your heat down to low. Let that simmer for about 10 to 15 minutes, and you're ready to go. So I hope